Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about Pokémon Legends Arceus and whether you should buy it or not. Well, I started playing it yesterday, and if you follow me on Twitch, you know that I stream it for 12 hours straight, close to 12 hours straight. And this is one of those games that I was close to not buying at all. Actually, the day it was released, I told myself I'm not buying it. That's it. I just told myself don't buy it. It's just gonna be bad. And with what I read, even including the reviews, what I thought that, I don't know, it's just overhyped, and I didn't even believe the reviews, the media reviews, and I decided not to buy it. But at some point I told myself, how would you know if it's a good or bad game if you won't play it? Well, this is true to any game, but the thing is that there were very good impressions overall that led me to believe that this game might be a good game. Now, if you want the bottom line is that the game is absolutely amazing, and I'm sharing from my own experience. And I'm very, very harsh. I mean, I'm not a fan of the game. Again, this is my first Pokemon game that I play. So, I mean, if it's not good, I would just stop playing it and move on to the other. I don't waste my time on bad games. What I actually consider bad games. It's absolutely fun. I enjoy every single second. And I heard everything. The world is empty, it looks ugly, the repetition, all of that things that told me, this is going to be an awful experience. But I enjoy every single moment that I play the game. Now, as of now making this video, I haven't finished the game yet. Yeah, I'm just showing part of it, but I play 11 hours. But I just want to go back and be in the world. With all the negative criticism that I read, and you know, sometimes I'm kind of biased towards the negative because I'm searching for the negative in a way, because I want to hear those who actually played it and reviews. What are the bad things, right? We know there's some very good things, but what are the bad things that can really take you off? That maybe some of them I will decide, oh, all right, this is something that I really want in a game, and it's not for me. So yeah, a bit of confirmation bias there, but I also pay attention also to the good things. So just so you know, I balance things out. I just read and try to get a good impression of how the game will feel like. Eventually, if I get it's more on the positive side, I'll give it a try. Now, it's really amazing because really everything is new to me. And actually the game, although I read that it's kind of a very stripped down compared to other Pokemon games, I found it to have quite a lot of depth, and I really enjoy it. The strategic part, especially when I need to fight against tougher monsters and I needed to capture them, you know, the ability to make sure that you don't eliminate them, keep them kind of low, and the ability to make sure that you choose the right type of damage to deal damage. So playing with the damage was a really fun experience. Evolving Pokemon, of course, and there's so many other things that I haven't done yet. There's so many other things which I'm not going to put everything here. But there are lots of things you can actually do that I didn't expect. I thought it's just going to be a very, very simple game that I won't be kind of, in terms of gameplay mechanics, that it won't excite me, but I actually have enough for a gamer adult like myself to actually enjoy. Now, also the one thing, I remember playing Persona 5 Royal on the PlayStation 5, and I remember there was so much dialogue, although the combat was really fun, so much dialogue, too much. As far as I'm concerned. But here, everything is just kind of well balanced. So you won't get into a situation where you need to listen to hours over hours of dialogue. No, which is, I consider, is a good thing. I also remember all the videos about, you know, the game is going to be so bad, the game is just going to suck, and all this type of videos, you know, you see plenty just to search about opinions about the game. Before it was released, but even after, by the way, it was released, there were some leaks. Which players can actually learn more about the game from other players who actually played earlier. You can see that the overall, the majority were actually positive, even the media. So I told myself, the media, what are they, corrupted? How can this game be really good? What's wrong with them? How they can give it such a high score? Especially if they criticize the game, some mentioned even ugly. How they can criticize it? This was one from IGN Italy, gave it 5. I also read the entire review, and then I told myself, oh my god, so many bad things, but the other ones, the majority saying it's a good, it's kind of something weird. But I mean, I can understand things that not like the reviewers are saying something that's not true. That's just one person's opinion, right? It's always like that. That's why it's important to understand what the game is lacking to see if it's aligned with things that you actually want in a game. But the majority actually say that it's actually a good. Even the users early, those who actually play, their opinion were actually very positive. And my opinion is very, very positive. And you know, when I play game, I came from, by the way, games that were very, very high octane, you know, action and stuff. So basically, even when you come to a game, you kind of expect lots of action, but it takes a bit of time for, if you're really into adrenaline rush in games, to get into it. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long because the tutorial is just, you know, it's a bit slow, but for me, it actually was okay because I'm new to the game. But once you start getting into the pace, you know, it's so satisfying. The game feels very relaxing, but still there's enough. Every time you see a Pokemon everywhere, it's just fun. You can engage in combat, and during combat you can, by the way, move. I remember that the little that I play on other Pokemon games, the little that I play, that I really didn't like all this time that you need to take to be inside the battle, and all this animation and scene, a cutscene before that. It was actually, I told myself, I'm gonna waste hours just watching those transition between combat. It was actually terrible. I remember that because it was just so bad. But here it's not like that. Now, in general, explicitly, the things that I enjoy the game is the mechanics is really fun. I actually like sneaking around. This is really fun mechanic to sneak because some of them react different ways. Although there are not a lot of reaction, I personally prefer there be more. Still, it's really fun. Fighting tough enemies, especially needing to capture them and managing the damage with the different Pokemon is interesting. There's so many Pokemon you can play with, so it just encourages you to go and try others, evolve them, see what moves there are. There's some other moves you can actually use and implement in the Pokemon. There's so many other things that I haven't just played just yet. Evolving Pokemon is also really fun. Using different items, exploration of course is fun, but again, it's all about the Pokemon. It's all about finding those Pokemon that make it interesting. Even getting the items, by the way, to craft things that are ready is not, you know, it's kind of a grind. I don't care. It's part of the fun for me. Throwing Pokemon that gets you the items always feels fun, for me at least. Overall, again, based on 12 hours, there's so many things to like about the game. I got my first mount. I can traverse faster. The story is nice. I mean, it's nice. Not something that wow, it's a big, amazing story. No, it's nice. It kind of follows you nicely, you know, without too much dialogue, as I like. You meet new characters, so it's a really fun thing to follow along the way. And overall, it's just a nice place to explore. I don't know, I haven't got to be into the area to see it from the top, but right now, I'm just enjoying it. It's when you discover a new Pokemon, like this one you can see it flying in the air, it's absolutely a joy. And also the part, by the way, that you quickly need to change, which also criticized with the X button, I actually love it. You quickly need to change between throwing Pokemon and throwing, you know, as you do it, because it's everything in real time. So you can throw a Pokemon, you can also just grab something, you can engage in combat, you can throw an item by quickly going through the menu and always move. Even during combat, you can just move your trainer around, which is really fun, just fun. You don't feel like, alright, everything is stuck. They are fighting, alright, it's still gonna be turn-based when you get into battle, but still you can move around and position yourself and see the combat in different perspectives, different angles, and it's just so much fun to do. I really enjoy that. So if you can see, I love the game. I just love the game. I just love the game. It offers so much more than I expected. And trust me, if there's something that actually made me really bash the game, I would do it easily. Without thinking twice. I have no kind of a nostalgic connection to the game, nor I need to defend anything. For me, the game is good, it's good. If it's not good, we'll stop playing it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I do enjoy every single second of this game. Very effective. Thunder Shock. Come on. Nice, we got him low. Alright. Now we can try. Now we have a chance. Yes. Alright, got out. But I still think we can, more balls we can actually capture it. Alright. Yeah, alright. This is our last chance. Actually, it's not our last chance, by the way. I can actually use items. I can use another one.
use. Alright, this is low, so we got another chance. Alright, so yes. We got him! Let's go! Oh my god, this was tough! It was tough! Let's go!